people? I'm back for another one. Why am I doing these videos? Well, I'm doing these videos, I guess that time of year again, and, here we are trying to teach folks, man, the raw truth. Some people ain't ready for the raw truth. Well, I'm going to give it anyway. Now, before I get started, how many motherfuckers hit the like button, show attendance? Just as expected. Alright, check this out. Here's my question. This for all the lease drivers, lease purchase drivers, whatever. This is my question for you. If you drive down the road, right, in the ghetto somewhere, and you see some hoe, prostitute, whatever you want to call her, walking down the sidewalk, boy, you look at her like, God damn, she look good, right? Don't let her smile, though, because her grill might be missing, right? But at the time, you don't see none of that, right? She's young, short-ass skirt, showing her legs, high heels. You're looking at that like, man. Now, we all know in the streets, right? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? But a lot of motherfuckers forget that shit, right? It's the same with lease purchase trucks. The same shit. As I tell you this story, picture a lease purchase truck, and I'll put it all together at the end of this. You see her, man, you're like, God dang. You slide over. You make her laugh. Anything will make a hoe laugh, right? Because she just wants the money. You can say the corniest, dumbest fucking joke in the world, and she'll go, whatever it takes to get in your fucking pockets, right? Sound like a lease truck to me. Anyway, let's continue on. You give her your most goofiest fucking line ever. She slides in the car. You're feeling good, right? Now remember, this ain't even in the daytime. You're at nighttime, right? Because, you don't motherfuckers seeing you rolling around with the fucking prostitute, right? Next thing you know, you take her to the telly. You do what you do. She was the best you ever had. Now, I gotta watch what I say on the tube thing, but you can just imagine what I'm thinking about, right? She went down on you, blew the whistle, you know what I'm saying? You put a hat on, you did your thing, and the whole time she's laughing at your dumbass jokes, telling you what you want to hear, telling you everything you want to hear, making you feel so good, making you feel like a man, making you feel everything, right? And in your head, you're thinking, man, I need to wipe this motherfucker up. Once again, you forgot the rules. You can't turn the hoe into a housewife, right? But fuck that. Throw it out the window. You try any motherfucking way. You try anyway. Man, you forgot that there's like 100 people to splash into that shit right before you showed up. That's why they got bathrooms. You forgot all that shit. You forgot that thousands of motherfuckers busted that shit open in her whole entire career. You forgot about that. You forgot everything. But you keep seeing this motherfucker over and over and over again. You keep thinking that it's love. She keeps lying to you, telling you it is. All that other kind of shit. You're breaking off your bread to her. You give her like, what? 70% or whatever it is, you keep like $900, you give her the rest of your check. Next thing you know, you're like, hey baby, I think we should be together. And shit, she likes your money, man. So she says, hell yeah. So you guys go get a little place together, right? Understand something. You can put all the brand new dresses on that motherfucker, the brand new shoes, the brand new panties, brand new hairdo, the brand new nails. But that motherfucker is still a beat up, old, a gazillion mile situation. You can never take that back, no matter how nice you dress that shit up. And then take her to your mama's house, dad's house, family's house. She's being the best she could be. Next thing you know, as usual, A hoe's gonna be a hoe. You go to work. You know what I'm saying? You guys got so goddamn good. She's got her own. She's got a joint bank account with you now. You know what I'm saying? You got all that money sitting in there, and she says shit. She thinks to herself like shit. It's time to go. It's time to go. Shit. Next thing you know, you're at the truck stop. Slide your goddamn fucking bank card. Trying to get this fucking soda and chips, and that shit says decline, dumb motherfucker. Like what the hell? The hell? I got $6,000 in there. You say, hey, try this again. There must be a mistake. You swipe. It ain't working. Next thing you know, you go to the house, and 3 dudes done is blowing her out. You're so heartbroken, and you're broke, and you go back out to the streets, and you shake your head, you itch your head, and you say, I just don't know how this could happen. Let me tell you something, fellas. It's because you forgot the rules. The rule is, can't make a hoe into a housewife. What's that got to do with lease purchase trucks? Think about it. You go find a 2016 truck. We're in 2025. They ran through that truck and didn't give a fuck. See, the difference is you fell in love with the truck, right? But everybody before you, they treated that motherfucker like a hoe. They didn't give a fuck about that truck. They didn't give a fuck about changing the oil. They didn't give a fuck about washing it. They didn't give a shit about nothing. You know what I'm saying? They fried in those seats, shit on those fucking mattresses with pride. They didn't give a 2 fucks about that fucking truck before you got it. They ran that shit down before you got it. That whole thing is nothing but a problem child. But these companies, what do? They polish out the wheels, throw on some lipstick on the tires. You know what I'm saying? They vacuum the inside, arm roll them down, maybe degrease the engine a little bit. You know, all kinds of stuff. Start it all up. Sounds so goddamn good. And then lock you into the payment plan. Lock you into the payment plan. The payment plan you'll never probably finish. And if you did finish the motherfucker, it's a 2016 and we're in 2025. 5 years down the road, it'll be 2030, and you have a 2016. You know, I mean, really, what do you got? And on top of that, you spent so much money on that shit, you could have bought 2 brand new trucks. But you guys get these lease purchase trucks the same as these prostitutes, man. Same shit. They dress that pig up. They try to make that shit look nice. But not one motherfucker before you gave a fuck about that truck. And what's the rule of the road, the streets you forgot? This ain't about don't turn a hoe into a housewife. The rule for these trucks is this. Get in, get your fucking money, and bounce, man. Stop trying to marry these lease purchase trucks. Because eventually they're going to take all your fucking money, leave you out there homeless, and laugh when they got the next man in the seat. I'm out here, people. You ain't hearing me.